So Brock, Algoma's motto, small university, big education.
Yeah.
Your main campus is located in Sault Saint Marie. You've got a student body of about 1,200 students, and you offer a unique style of learning, university learning. Can you tell us a little bit about Algoma University?
Well, like you said, Bruno, our motto is small university, big education. And what that really means is, you know, because we're small, because we have fairly small enrollments compared to most universities in Ontario, we're able to focus more on providing more attention to our students. We're able to provide smaller classroom experiences for them. We don't have any classes at the university with more than 60 students, 60 to 65 students, which allows our students to interact more together, more like a team-based type of experience rather than a lecture-type experience where you're in front of a professor and they're doing a monologue type of thing, and you're just sitting there and you're not involved.
Now, Algoma University's introduced smaller campus-style programming, like the one here where we are today here in downtown Brampton.
That's right, yeah.
So now each campus, I would assume, or each campus and each community has a different focus. Can you tell us a little bit about the actual programming, the learning programming here in the downtown Brampton campus?
Well, the focus of the programming here, Bruno, is primarily business programming. So what we do is we offer a Bachelor of Business Administration degree. However, students are able to minor or specialize in 3 different areas: marketing, accounting, and human resource management.
So we talked a bit about the Brampton campus. It's relatively new here in downtown Brampton. You opened your doors, I believe, in August of 2010.
Yep.
And things have been going well, and you're actually already at the point where you're into expansion mode and literally doubling your space. Do you want to tell us about why you're doing that and what's the plan for this new expansion?
The main reason is that we're just growing. Our enrollments are growing to a point where our current space can no longer accommodate our students. And the second part is really more of a longer-term investment to the location here and to our students. And that's providing them with more space to facilitate that learning style that we've talked about with the small university, big education. And what that means is we're providing more space for our students to work in teams, to break out in groups, to be creative, to think together, to spend long periods of time together, brainstorming and coming up with great ideas to solve business problems. So that's really the focus in terms of how we're going to be designing the additional space.
How much of a percentage does the Brampton campus represent overall on your student body?
Right now, the enrollment in Brampton represents about 10 to 12% of our overall enrollment, so it's significant.
Do you want to just sort of tell us what are the main reasons and some of the key drivers being here in downtown Brampton and how it relates to similar to that of a university campus?
Well, in our whole motto of small university, big education is carrying through in how we're actually building out the model here in Brampton, and our focus is to come in and work within the city and within the downtown core and to connect to the existing infrastructure that's here. Around the location here, there's a beautiful theater right behind the building. There's a public library across the street. There's a YMCA fitness facility, all kinds of great restaurants, coffee shops. So there's already the infrastructure there in place that you typically would find at a university campus that's somewhere isolated by itself. Being down in the downtown is very important because it helps create connections between our students and the community, and that's very important. I think a lot of universities, some of the larger universities, forget about that, and they tend to be these white ivory tower type things that are way far away from where the average person is doing their daily activity.
Well, thanks, Brock. We've learned a lot today about Algoma University, particularly the fact that it is a small university, but very big on education from what you've told us.
That's right.
Thank you so much for taking the time to share with us your thoughts on expansion and the downtown involvement here in Brampton, and we look forward to hearing more from you in years to come.
Great. Well, thank you. It was my pleasure, and we're excited to be here and continue to grow in Brampton.